memorize the way you smile, each glance that lingers for a while. But I've been quiet, playing safe, afraid to lose what we could make.
You bring me calm but stir my heart. I wonder when the right words start. We're dancing close to something real, but scared to say the things we feel.
There's something here we can't deny.
A breath we hold, a silent why.
Can we start now? No need for maps or guarantees. Let's find our way through gentle seas. We've waited long enough to see if love like this was meant to be.
Can we start now?
No perfect lines or practice vows,
Just honest steps, just here and now.
I see the truth inside your eyes.
So let's begin. No more goodbyes. We've talked through nights and laughed for days, but always stood a step away. One moment more and we might miss the chance to turn the almost into.
Your hands feel right inside of mine,
like something drawn beyond design.
I'm not asking for forever, just a chance to fall together.
If we fall with grace.
If we rise, we'll find our place.
Let's not let silence be our end, when we could try and just begin. Can we start now?
I've seen the fear behind your eyes, but also hope that never lies. Let's write a page we've yet to live, and give what neither thought to give.
Can we start
Now, I'm here, I'm ready, heart unlocked.
Let's break this quiet, let's finally talk.
You and I know, what if now?
Just say the word and show me how.
Can we start
right now?
Snow fell gently on the street. I held my breath, you looked so sweet.
Lights were twinkling on the trees, and time stood still between you and me.
You said my name with shaking hands, the kind that hope, the kind that plans. The world grew quiet, stars hung low, like they already seemed to know.
And in the hush of Christmas air, I felt the truth we used to spare. December 25th, you said the words you'd always left unsaid. And underneath the mistletoe, I saw your heart begin to show. The snow was soft, but you were sure that love like ours could still endure. Your voice became my favorite sound when silence was all around. I never needed gifts or gold, just you and fire when nights are cold.
But what you gave me with that line
was more than I could call mine. We laughed beneath the candlelight.
I felt my fears just fade from sight.
You took my hand and held it tight,
and made that winter
feel
so right.
The carols played, the snowflakes fell, but nothing sang as loud as tell. Your eyes said more than any bell, that love was all I need to know. December 25th, you said a quiet yes inside my head, and as the world turned silver white, you lit my heart that Christmas night. We didn't need a crowd or cheer, just whispered truths I long to hear. And though the season comes and goes, that night remains. My heart still knows. It started with a snowy kiss, December 25. A love like this. The scent of snow still in the air, a quiet chill, your sweater there. The world turns pale but feels so close, like winter living at my nose.
I walk the streets we used to roam, footprints fading on the stone, and every breeze that brushes past feels like your shadow moving fast.
The cold remembers what we knew, each breath a memory of you. Winter lives where you once stood, where silence holds what words never could. It lingers soft on cheeks and sleeves, in all the space you used to leave.
Winter at my nose again. You come and go just like the wind.
I try to smile, I try to stay, but scents and snow won't blow away.
The frost clings gentle to my scarf.
A touch that's quiet, never sharp.
Your name still warms my every sigh.
Though time has taught me how to cry,
You held my coat, you kissed my chin.
now all I feel is air so thin.
But somewhere in this silver mist,
I almost feel the way you kiss.
it's not the cold that makes me weak, it's in the way my body seeks the scent, the voice, the laugh, the tone of someone I once called my own.
Winter lives where you once were, in every chill, in every blur. It paints your name across
But some cold love just feels too good. Winter at my nose. You never really left, I suppose. The window fogs your hand in mine. This winter feels like borrowed time. We trace our names on frosted glass and laugh at how the seasons pass.
The coffee is warm, your scarf is red. We share a silence, words unsaid. No need for gifts or grand displays, just quiet love that softly stays.
The snow may fall, the clocks may spin, but I feel calm beneath your grin.
This winter we don't need much, just cozy nights and gentle touch. A firelight and something sweet, your head resting against my heartbeat. This winter everything slows, but love is louder than the snow. We don't have plans, we just exist in every hug and every kiss. You hum a tune, I start to know. We walk through streets all dressed in snow, and every step we take is to feels like a path that's made for you.
You light the tree, I make the tea, a quiet sort of harmony. The world outside may turn to gray, but you still paint my skies each day.
Let the world rush by, let others run. We'll hold the joy of being one. We're not a spark, we are the glow that warms the air when it turns cold. This winter we found our way through little things we always say, through blankets shared and cocoa sips, through gentle smiles and fingertip trips. This winter I'll stay right here with nothing more than you near. No need for more, no better scene than loving you in winter's dream. This winter it's simple, but it's everything.
When winter comes, I think of you, of scarves and hands we once held through.
The firelight flickered in your eyes as snow began to claim the sky.
When winter comes, I feel you near, in every flake that lands sincere.
Your laughter lingers in the breeze, a soft reminder through the trees.
Though time has changed the paths we take, the seasons still remembering.
When winter comes, I close my eyes.
Walk again where love's still
Though
alive.
you are gone, the air feels
I
kind.
know still breathing in my
When
life.
winter comes, the silence sings.
Cocoa cups and golden
And
rings,
in that hush I almost see
the love you once gave back to me. Your footprints melt, but not your name.
snow can't ever wash the flame.
I'll wear your coat, it still fits right.
A hug from you each freezing night. The old cafe, the street lamp glow, they tell me things I used to know. You warmed my hands without a word and taught me love without the hurt.
I light a candle in the dark.
I feel it burn inside my heart.
And though we've drifted far apart,
The cold still knows just where we start.
when winter comes, I'll think of
In
you.
silent snow and skies so blue.
And if I whisper in the air,
I hope you feel me standing there.
when winter comes, I'll smile again.
Not from the lost, but where we've
So loving
been.
you still keeps me warm,
Like winter's peace after the storm.
when winter comes. I'll meet you there
In every breath.
in every care. In a world of passing names, you stayed and never played those games.
While others faded into gray, you colored every word I'd say.
I tried to run, I tried to hide, but you kept walking by my side.
And every doubt I held so tight unraveled in your quiet light.
No need for signs, no stars to guide.
When you are always on my side.
You're the only one I need, the single breath in all I breathe. You hold the pieces I let fall and gently place them one by one. You're the only voice I hear when silence draws the night too near. I could search the world and find no other heart that beats with mine.
The days grow cold, the nights turn long, but your love keeps the fire strong. Not in the grand or loud display,
But in the little things you say. And when I lose the will to try,
you lift me up and help
It's quiet now, the coffee's cold. Your sweater hangs but doesn't hold.
I reach across an empty space, still tracing outlines of your face.
The air still smells like morning rain, but nothing takes away the pain. I hear your voice in passing dreams, then wake alone, just silent scenes. They say that time will wash it clean, but missing you still feels so keen. I miss you in the smallest ways, in folded notes and yesterdays. I miss the laugh behind your sigh, the way you said a soft goodbye. I miss you when the night is long, when every quiet hum feels wrong. You're not a ghost, you're still so near, but not enough to hold you here. The mirror shows me standing still, but I'm with you on that windowsill, where winter light once touched your eyes. Now all that lingers are goodbyes. Your book remains the last page turned, the candle where your memory burned. I speak your name and close my eyes, and in that hush the silence cries. If love could call you back again, I'd trade the peace for all the pain. Just one more glance, one fleeting smile, I'd hold it close if just a while. I miss you in the morning sun, before the city noise has come. I miss the way you breathe with me, like waves that rocked me endlessly. I miss you more than words can bear, more than the cold that chills the air. If missing you is all I do, then let me miss and dream of you. I miss you still, and maybe always will. You walked in like a quiet breeze, snowflakes tangled in the trees, but somehow you lit up the gray, like sunlight dressed in winter's haze.
Your eyes saw right through my disguise, the kind that hides in cloudy skies. You smiled and my world made sense, a piece wrapped up in innocence.
And every frozen part of me began to thaw so suddenly. You're beautiful, not just outside, but in the way you say it's fine. When days get cold,
the nights feel long, you're still the fire, soft and strong. You're beautiful without a doubt, in quiet ways that don't shout loud.
You love like snow, so soft, so real. You make it safe for me to feel. You hum a tune I didn't know, and somehow now I need it so. It echoes through my frozen chest like home that never second-guessed you.
Don't need lines or fancy words, the ones you speak are always heard. You teach me how to still believe in something warm on Christmas Eve.
So let the frost paint on the glass. Let time go slow, let seasons pass.
If I have you, then I have light
that glows inside the coldest night.
You're beautiful in ways unseen, like whispered thoughts in midnight dreams.
You hold my hand
And I forget how close I came to cold regret.
You're beautiful in every tone.
You turn the winter into home,
and every step I walk with you feels like the world begins anew.
You're beautiful, and somehow I am too.
My breath fogs up the glass. These streets are quiet, time won't pass, but I still feel the fire burn each time your memory returns.
Your name still warms my hands in frozen days. I understand some love survives the deepest freeze. It lingers like a winter breeze.
Even when we're far apart,
Your voice defrosts my heavy heart.
the cold can't touch what lives inside. Where your heat and mine collide, you're my antifreeze, my silent spine. You melt the frost inside the dark. No cold, no glove can warm me right, like words you whispered every night. You're my antidote to all this snow. The
pages whispered, come and look, a world of snow, a moonlit scene where love is written in between.
I walked a path of silent trees where every breath became a breeze.
You stood beneath the starlit sky, a glowing dream that wandered by. Time stood still, the sky grew wide, and there you were, right by my side. We're living in a fairy tale where hearts can fly and stars don't fail. You touched my hand, the night turned blue, and every word you spoke felt true.
The snow became our melody, a song of what we're meant to be.
So let's not wake from what we found, this
Fairy tale on snowy ground.
Your voice was like a lullaby that kept the night from saying goodbye. I feared that dreams would drift away, but you were here and chose to stay.
I never knew that love could write
Such gentle lines with winter's light.
your name, the ink inside my soul,
A tale that made me feel whole.
maybe the morning will call us home.
But here in this night we're not alone. Let every second stretch like time,
And every moment feel like rhyme.
we're living in a fairy tale where magic lives and snowflakes pale. And even if we wake too soon, this love will linger past the moon.
So hold me close and softly say,
The dreams don't only fade away. Let's turn the page but keep the light. A fairy tale of us tonight. Once upon a time we kissed in winter's arms. A tale like this,
we lived a dream, however brief.
a fairy tale beneath the leaf. Fairy beneath the fairy too.
I built a snowman in the yard with eyes like stars and frozen charm. I gave him hands to hold your own and whispered love he'd never known.
You watched him melt from window glass like time that slips too slow, too fast. We laughed, pretending not to know that every winter love must go.
But while the frost still coats the trees,
Let's hold this moment, let it freeze.
you and I, just like the snow, we shine the brightest when we know
That even if we fade away, we had our chance to dance instead.
So hold me close before we break. A snowman's heart begins to shake.
We never asked for time to keep, but only love before we sleep.
The moonlight paints your face in white. I trace your smile in silent light. No promises, no vow to bind, just warmth we made for hearts confined.
The snowman's gone, the ground is clear, but still I feel you standing near. Your words remain like candle glow. Inside the cold they gently grow.
And when the winter takes its toll, I'll find you in the falling snow.
One fleeting love, a soft goodbye, but no regrets beneath this sky. You and I, just like the snow, we shine the brightest when we know that love is born then fades away, but still it lights a winter day.
So let me stay
a little more before you close the final door. We'll melt like frost at morning's kiss, but in the night we lived in bliss. Like snowman built just for a while,
we lived in silence, tears and smile.
a snowman fade,
But love can stay,
if only for one winter day. The sky turns white as silence grows. I walk these streets where no one goes. Each step a memory left in snow, hoping someday you might know.
my breath turns clouds in winter air. I see your face, but you're not there. The city sleeps, but I'm awake, longing for a chance to break.
Behind the glass I watched you leave, your shadow traced on autumn's sleeve. The days grew cold, my hands stayed still. I wondered if you felt it still.
I fold your name into a sigh.
Each snowflake whispers from the sky.
I never said the words I meant. Now winter gives me this moment.
One breath, one glance, I felt the cold fade, and in that hush
I saw your face. This is our moment in the snow, a quiet chance to let love show. You take my hand and now I see first snow was made for you and me. We never needed words to speak. The snow was soft, the light was weak,
but in this wide and quiet sea, I found your heart and you found me. The clock keeps ticking, roads go wide, but I just want you by my side. No place to run, no place to be, except this breath with you and me. Let's make a path that melts away, just footprints here then fade to gray. Let winter take the rest of time, as long as I can call you mine. Snow may fall and disappear,
but tonight I have you near. No fire burns quite like this slow, soft and steady, first real glow. This is our moment in the snow, a quiet chance to let love grow. With every flake that finds the ground, I know our love has just been found. We'll carry this night in our chest, a frozen hush that gave us rest. First snow, the world stood still for two. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2.
You and I, we found our way.
I still hear it in the air.
That song we played without a care.
Snow was falling, lights were low.
Your voice the softest thing I know.
You wrapped my scarf, I held your hand.
We danced in boots across the land.
No stage, no lights,
Just falling white, but every step it felt so right. But seasons shift and time moves on.
still I replay where we belong. This is the last winter song, the one that plays when nights feel long. Though you are gone, the notes remain a melody that speaks your name.
I hear it in the morning light, in quiet streets and faded white.
This is the sound of once was true. Last winter's song still sings of you.
Your shadows carved in window panes.
I see you in the freezing rain. The echoes of your laughter stay, but only I still hear it play.
I walk alone through where we stood.
The bench, the bridge, the firewood.
Each place a verse, each wind a phrase of love we lost in winter's haze.
The snow has
But
melted.
not the sound.
It haunts the hills, it wraps around.
We wrote a song and let it go,
But winter's heart still plays its love. This is the last winter song, a love that ended yet lives strong. It finds me where the silence grows, in whispered winds, in candles glow. Though time may write a brand new score, this melody will play once more. When snow returns and skies turn blue, I'll hear that song
and think of you.
last winter song.
Still playing.
I wrote your name 1,000 times in notebooks full of half-drawn lines.
Each letter carved into the page, but none were strong enough to brave.
I waited on the other side
Of silence thick with winter's pride.
I felt your thoughts inside the air,
But they were words you wouldn't dare.
the cold kept every thought in place.
Afraid to melt, afraid afraid to face. Frozen letters in my chest, words I meant but never guessed, how deep they'd cut when left unread, the things we thought but left unsaid, like snowflakes locked in time and blue.
I held my breath instead of you,
and now they rest like frozen rain inside this heart that spoke in vain.
I never sent the final line,
Afraid you'd read between and find
the parts of me I tried to hide.
the parts that cracked when I denied.
You never knocked, but still I stayed.
In rooms where echoes gently frayed, hoping someday you'd arrive to warm the frost and bring alive.
I touched the paper,
But not the same,
I kept my silence,
till the end.
but in this cold we both now see
What letters meant and couldn't be. Frozen letters in the snow, the kind of love we couldn't show. The ink has faded, but it sings of hidden hopes and silent things. So if you find a page someday with words I never got to say, just know they lived, and still they do. Frozen, yes, but meant for you. Frozen, but never gone.
The wind is howling through the trees, but here with you I feel at peace. The kettle sings, the lights are low. Outside it's white, but here it's gold.
Your hoodie's big, your hands are warm. You laugh and pull me from the storm. No fireplace, no fancy view, just one small couch and me with you.
Let the snow fall, let it pile.
We've got this room, we've got this smile. This winter night, just me and you, wrapped in one blanket for two. No grand escape, no place to be, just time to let our hearts feel free.
This winter night, no need to run. We've got soft light,
We've just
begun.
Let's write a world that's ours to do.
With nothing more
Than me and you. You steal my tea, I let it slide. Your socks don't match, I let it ride. These little things, they feel like home, like loving you has always grown.
We don't need snow globes or a song. The way you hum is all along. You say my name like it's a prayer, and suddenly there's warmth to spare.
We're not rich, we don't shine bright, but we've got love and this soft light in every thread, in every breath. We're wrapped in joy we won't forget. a blanket for two.
I thought the cold had sealed me in, a frozen shell, too scared to begin.
The days were short, the nights too long. I lost the will to hear a song.
But then you smiled across the gray.
You didn't need the sun to stay.
You lit a spark with nothing loud, a gentle hand that broke the cloud.
You didn't rush, you didn't ask,
Just showed me warmth behind the mask.
waking in winter, heart beats slow. But somehow now I start to know
The love can bloom beneath the frost, that all I thought I'd lost is not.
you held a light I never knew and led me out with steps so true. Waking in winter, eyes open wide, you bring the sun. I thought I'd die. The snow still falls, the air is thin, but now I feel it on my skin.
Each flake a whisper, soft and clear. It tells me you are truly near.
You don't need grand or glowing scenes. You find the magic in between, in quiet rooms, in steady breath. You taught my soul to thaw from death. I never thought I'd smile again,
But here we are beyond the end,
and though it's cold, the world feels new.
because I get to walk with you.
Waking in winter, love feels shy, but shines like stars in cloudy sky.
You saw the parts
I tried to hide and wrap them close in arms so wide. You didn't change the world or me, you just helped me believe and see that even now, through wind and snow, a brand new spring can start to grow. Waking in winter
and finding you. I lived in ice for far too long. The world grew quiet, nothing strong.
Each smile I wore was paper thin, too scared to let the warmth back in.
You didn't knock,
You didn't ask.
you just sat near and let time pass.
You brought no fire, made no sound, but still the frost began to drown.
I didn't know what I could feel,
But still you stood and stayed so real.
you are the thaw I didn't seek, a quiet strength, a love that speaks. You melted walls I didn't show, with every breath you made me know. You held the silence like it sang, and let me lean without demand. You are the light beneath the snow, the reason I could start to grow.
You didn't rush to change my ways. You stayed through all my frozen days, and never once asked for the key.
But still you opened all of me.
Now when I speak, my words feel true, and in their warmth I carry you.
No longer numb, I feel the rain, and no, it doesn't always mean pain.
A single touch, no sudden flame.
But still I'll never be the same. You are the thought I never planned, but now I want to understand what made you stay, what made you wait, while I stood locked behind the gate. You are the thought that love became, not loud, not proud, not needing fame, just steady heat and quiet glow that told my frozen soul,
Let go. You are the thought.
and now I know.
The city's quiet, wrapped in white, but you're not here to hold me tight. Your name glows on my dim lit screen, but I need more than in between.
The lights are up, the streets are full, but everything still feels so dull. Your messages come soft and slow, but not enough when nights get cold.
This distance hurts in waves and waves, but I still hear you through the haze.
Miles of snow can't block my heart.
Even if we're worlds apart,
Feel your love through frozen sound.
it pulls me up, it brings me down. Clouds of snow and time zones wide, but still I keep you by my side.
Your voice, my fire in the freeze. You hold me close
Across the sea, you send a song, I play it twice, and every note feels like advice. You say just wait, we're almost there, and suddenly there's warmer air.
I write your name inside the frost, a silly thing,
But not all's lost, cause even though I can't touch you, your voice is something I hold true. Maybe next year we'll share the sky,
but for tonight, just don't say goodbye. Let snow fall thick, let roads all close. We'll stay connected, that's how it goes.
miles of snow and silent cold. knows, but love still echoes through these walls. I know your hands miss holding mine, but I still feel them through the line.
Mine, I still feel them through the line.
My miles of snow, but not enough to bury hope or freeze our love. You're far, but still I always know we'll make it through these miles of snow. Miles and miles, still I know love can grow through miles of snow.